Got another one over here.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
I have given you time. I've given you more than most, yet you still require maintenance time.
You know, my mother once told me that with great power comes great responsibility. However, when it comes to UTDX, it appears that they tend to struggle with that power. Maintenance times. What are we doing? 50-hour-long maintenance times to release this absolute masterpiece of an update. I have no complaints. Maybe a little bit biased, considering I have Ruler and Strong 3, I believe. I got the shiny unit in literally 2 attempts, and pulled the Ruler with another trait, by the way, in 48 trait reels, I'm pretty sure. So I might be a little bit biased here, but I think that this is genuinely one of the best tower defense updates in like the history of tower defense games. I'll have to say, pretty interesting stuff. Do I promote these types of games, delaying the game for 9 years every single time? No, but do I think that the devs deserve some time to make mistakes? Some room to make mistakes? Yes. I definitely think so. But anyways, let's hop into the showcase. We are going to be showcasing the brand new Mochi Pirate Conqueror. Obviously it's Katakuri, but let's get into this. You can tell by the ongoing cutscene, we've arrived at the stage. You know, maybe one day the auto skip cutscene will work, but that's for another video. Let's get in the farms here. Alright, so Katakuri Unit, obviously he's a ground. The passives are like minimal, like minimal effort for the passives here. Genuinely one page, no scrollability. However, I heard they're pretty good. So first one is on attack, apply a time snail on enemies. So basically slows down enemies. It lasts for 8 seconds. While enemies are affected by this dough, they take guaranteed crits from this unit. So, really good overall. Mirror, mirror on the wall, why did you have to make it so small? Wait, where were we? Oh yes. So, his passive abilities. Pretty good overall. He seems like a really decent support. Personally, I'm kind of annoyed that they're just kind of throwing away the secret units. Like, they're still secret units. I mean, there's not any synchro drives this update or anything like that, like the Naruto unit had paired with Madara. Making Kaido a secret was honestly just disgusting to me. Visuals are stunning, of course. I mean, it's UTDX. They have good visuals. They're the best tower defense game out right now. The scaling right now is pretty awful, I will say. I mean, Big Mom. Let me compare with Igris here. Upgrade like 4, upgrade 3 Igris is already at the stats of Mochi the Pirate. Katakuri. Which is just kind of atrocious, you know. Arguably, it's easier to get Icarus, way easier than Katakuri. But, you know, I guess it's up to the game devs here. I'm a little annoyed that I got such insane luck on a pretty much pointless unit, but he has good support. I feel like if they would have had him, you know, with this game mechanic, had him nullify the effects, made him like game mechanic reliant, would have been pretty cool. You know, there's ways to bypass this in macro, of course, but, you know, it would have made grinding a little easier, I guess. So I feel like they could have done more with him. I mean, I feel like they were just kind of throwing these type of units aside and making room for Luffy and Kaido and all that, which is fair, which is honestly fair. Nothing wrong with that. But it is annoying when people like me invest into these units and don't get much out of them. I'm not going to get much use out of this unit. I wouldn't recommend you guys to that. Keep in mind, I have perfect relics for this guy. I have his relics perfectly fine. Took me hours upon hours of farming. Farming for him was way easier than farming for the relics. Yeah. Overall, you know, moderately decent support unit, I guess. Like, you could argue that he's kind of pointless to get, but, you know, that's just me though, I guess. I'll be here. I want to take this moment to talk about the cosmetics. I mean, personally, I think the only reason you should be going for this unit is the cosmetics, because it's going to be the best cosmetics I've ever seen in the game. Genuinely 10 out of 10 cosmetics. Not got much input for this. I mean, just look at the visuals on this. I mean, even the big mom units, they've been really outdoing themselves with these blessings, bro. They look so good. Oh lord, do not equip the model on that.
Good lord. Good lord.
Yes, absolutely stunning visuals. I mean, 10 out of 10. I love what they're doing. I heard the Kaido one is also really good. Like, wow. Keep this up, man. The lobby, too. I mean, no complaints on the visuals and everything with the update. 10 out of 10. I think the actual balancing is the only problem with this game, and arguably the banner. I mean, I've maybe a little bit biased because I haven't gotten Luffy or a shiny Zoro yet, but you know, it's still kind of banner slop, I will say. You can obtain it from any stage, so it's way better than Vanguard's, but I mean, that's not a high bar. But overall, I think the update's good. Don't recommend you getting the Mochi unit unless you want the cosmetic. Honestly, any cosmetic in this game, in this update, I mean, has been a 10 out of 10. So, I haven't checked out Zoro's yet. Hold on. Just for you guys. Check out Zoro. Okay. Holy crap, man. Genuinely just S tier cosmetics here. Yeah. You know, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video there. If you have any suggestions, I'm just kidding. You don't watch this stuff. I'm alone here. I'm alone here. I'm going to die alone. I'm gonna die alone. You have a blessed day.